The rats. We're the rats. We pray at night. We stalk at night. We're the rats.
I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules.
Let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Synwood podcast, the only podcast set in a fictional place because we said so.
Also, we're rats.
We are also rats today, just because we felt like it. I was watching Drama earlier, so that's how that bit happened.
That's how that bit happened. Okay.
Yeah,
I just thought you wanted to do the Rats song.
Yeah. No. Again, I was watching it again, and I just said, "Hey, wouldn't that be funny?" So, yeah, that's how that happened. I'm probably gonna be yelled at to be told to be quiet, but we're recording a podcast. Actually, hold on, wait. Give me a quick second. Give me a quick second.
We're the rats. We pray at night. We stalk at night. We're the rats.
I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules. That peaked in Audacity.
Yeah.
I can't believe I did that already. I should probably turn my audio down. I'm not even that close to the microphone. I'm not even that close to the microphone. I don't know why it's so loud. Maybe that should be a little bit better.
I broke my USB cord.
Tell me how that happened.
I went down to the park and I was like, I told my mom, I was like, hey mom, I'm going to go to the park with my phone and microphone. And she was like, okay. And I went down and I recorded some actually pretty cool stuff. And then I didn't realize that I was bending the cord the entire time.
Oh dear. That's no good. You shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
Hey, pro tip, kids, don't bend your cords.
But what if I want to?
I don't think it'd be a good idea.
I already did.
No.
Alright, what do we talk about?
I have no clue.
Do we talk about the 4th of July since we were supposed to record
then? We were supposed to record it the 4th of July. It's 11 days after then.
Yeah, it is the 15th at the time that we're recording this. It is the
15th. So things happened. It wasn't just that we forgot. No, we were also busy with a lot of personal projects, but we finally found time at almost midnight, at least in EST. So
it's like 8:50 where I am.
Yeah, it's almost 9 o'clock. But I finally figured out what's been going on with my streams, and that makes me very happy. And you could probably already tell that I'm a lot happier with it just because of how long that stream was.
I streamed for way too long today.
Well, normally I want to shoot for like 2.5 hours. That's my golden spot. But like if I'm just like really not feeling it, it'll be like around an hour, and then I'm just like, okay, yeah, I can't do this. And like you can see that during my older ones, but now that I figured it out, I mean, there we go, high quality content for you guys.
I can't get over the fact that there's the girl in the cover art from Germa We're the Rats.
Yeah, the girl
on my screen.
Stupid. I mean, the guy looks pretty funky too.
The guy was being covered by Audacity, so I just saw the girl just sitting there.
Oh, she's just sitting there with the smile on her face. Hey, put that up on screen. Thank you.
Yeah, I hope I remember to do this. I hope.
Yeah. Just crop out the guy though. Only put the girl.
Only the girl.
Only the girl. It put a rat on her face. Yeah.
Okay, you're asking too much of me, buddy.
No. You gotta do it.
I gotta put the rat on her face.
You gotta put the rat on her face.
Oh, but what if I don't want to put the rat on her face?
Too bad.
Fuck. You're right.
Yeah.
We're the rats.
Okay, we should probably move away from drama. We're like 5 minutes in.
Yeah, we are 5 minutes in, and we've been talking about nothing but rats.
I mean, we already do that. We've done that for like half an hour straight before.
Yeah, we did the, what did we do? We did the...
It was the chills rat thing.
The chill. No, that's
No,
bad.
no. We keep this away from the podcast.
We don't keep chills away from the podcast.
No, stop. Don't.
Hey guys, welcome back to the
drag me
Synwood
into it.
podcast.
No. You're gonna drag me into it, please.
All right,
don't.
let's
Please,
talk about
you're
4th
gonna
of
drag-
July since we were going to do that earlier, and then we didn't.
So me and my family all went to a location. I'm not gonna say where. For the 4th of July. Where basically we were just able to like sit like I think it might have been like 100 feet away from the fireworks. So not that far at all, really.
Do you feel it?
Oh yeah, we felt it. We felt the explosion.
Hell yeah!
But the drawback to that is also sometimes you have just the debris that falls.
Ooh.
I mean that could be half a downside and half
Did you get a concussion?
positive. No, because I mean first of all it's mainly just cardboard. It's not that heavy, but we were able to collect a lot of it at the end of it, and it was really cool.
Did you guys get to like take home the shit?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's actually really cool.
Yeah, because it's like a giant field where there's a bunch of people, and of course there's gonna be a lot of debris that falls in the field, and so you can just grab that, and there you go. We also had like a concert like right next to us playing before the fireworks went, and that was pretty cool. I don't know what band it was. I think it was like some sort of like country rock thing. I don't know. Not my thing, but
I mean,
they went bad.
I also got like really close up to fireworks on the 4th of July.
Yeah.
I went out to like get footage for this podcast actually. Because I knew that I was going to have to like get footage for it to show on screen. And
yeah.
So I basically, since my parents were already asleep, I told my brothers, "Hey, I'm going out to the park to record some fireworks," and they were like, "Okay." And then I walked out, and then I actually got some pretty cool fireworks shots.
Yeah.
But on the way home, somebody at the end of my street was like firing off a mortar, and I was like not 20 feet away.
Oh dear.
And those were like big ass fireworks too.
Yeah. Yeah, for some reason my mother has an obsession with the ones that like sparkle at the end. I have no clue why. I don't know why it's always like just people always like are so into those ones. I mean, I get they're pretty, yeah, but
yeah,
the other ones are like that kind of discredits the other ones. Okay, you know what? I'll just come clean. I'm not the biggest fan of fireworks. There, I said it. Sorry.
Why not? What's there not to like about giant explodey things?
Mainly the air pollution. That's a big one.
Pussy.
And also, remember, a lot of the pieces that are blown off of them don't actually get picked back up. So,
pussy. I would pollute the entire world just for like fun. I want to destroy the planet and cause global warming by.
As long as it chokes out all the small children, I'll do it.
Dude, since I was like 20 feet away, and like I was out there for like a good hour and a half, as well.
Yeah.
Which is not great considering I have asthma.
Oh dear.
Inhaling all that shit in the air. That was not a great idea actually to stay out for that long.
Yeah, that's never that good.
I did get to hear a lot of car alarms though, which is pretty fun.
We didn't have any car alarms because the place we were going was quite the walk from the parking lot. We pretty much like passed like a water park that's supposed to be opening up soon, but I don't know when.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't think we ever went to it, but yeah.
Fuck, I was gonna say something, but I don't remember. I do want to talk about something, but that's like basically the only other idea that I have for a talking point.
Yeah. Okay, this is completely unrelated to everything, but I did not know that you could smelt netherrack to get nether bricks. I did not know that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's
you
how
can
you
do
get
that?
it, apparently. Apparently that's how you get nether bricks, yeah. You smelt netherrack. First of all, how does that make any sense? I mean, it's in hell. It's going to be hot anyway. Why is stuffing it in a moderately hot furnace going to turn it into a brick?
Because coal, I don't know.
Yeah. But then you can smelt those further to get the cracked nether bricks. And both of them give experience, so you know what? It's worth it. Okay, I'm off about Minecraft. We don't want to talk about that too much.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Since I know that we're not gonna have anything to talk about, I'm just gonna ask the question. Okay.
Okay.
I want to get your opinions on this because this has been like a huge question on the internet for a while, and it's just became like popular again fairly
Okay.
recently. Who'd win in a fight, a billion lions or every Pokemon?
Definitely the lions. That's a lot of
Yeah.
lions. Do you even know how many a billion is?
Like, I can't even count that high. It's so much.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like only 20 of them would be enough to take out like a whale lord. Like I'm pretty sure the lions would win in that regard.
Like people are saying no, but like Pokemon are really strong though. I Something that I haven't heard as an
Yeah,
argument.
and there's a Pokemon where if it stops bouncing, it dies. I don't know. That doesn't seem very powerful to me.
An argument that I don't think I've like ever heard in this is that the way Pokemon traditionally works is that you can only have one or maybe two Pokemon out at once.
Yeah.
Tigers don't play by those rules.
Yeah, tigers don't play by those rules. They will maul
All
all
1
of the
billion
Pokemon.
tigers are going to just kick ass on every single Pokemon before their turns are up.
It's gonna be like a fight cloud, like in old cartoons. But every speck of dust in that fight cloud is gonna be an individual lion.
Like I don't think I've ever heard that argument, but it's such a good argument.
It is. I agree completely.
Anyways, what do we talk about now?
I have no clue. Um.
Do we just like go do we
Oh,
go
yeah,
down
yeah, yeah.
the path of
Yeah,
every
guys.
podcast ever and just ask these questions that everyone's heard before?
I mean, sure. I don't see why not.
All right, let me look up questions then.
All right. There is one thing I do want to bring up though. I've been shit now. Of course, the moment I want to bring it up, it's lost on me. I had it for like 2 days. Now it's gone. Man.
Fuck. All right, I have a website that is asking me if I accept cookies up of philosophical questions because we are a professional podcast.
Oh. Yeah, we are indeed professional. I swear.
Oh yeah, this is one that I like actually wanted to ask, and
Yeah.
it's not me just like BSing. This is genuinely something that I wanted to ask on the podcast. What do you think the meaning of life is? Let's get all philosophical.
The meaning of life. Oh boy. I personally think that the general meaning of life is just fulfillment, right? You want to be you want to have a sort of a feeling of accomplishment before you die. That's what everyone wants. And so doing that, you want to find the way to best do that as much as possible before you die. And that's sort of kind of what I try to do, just by trying to be, best person I could be, being there for people I want, making content for people to enjoy, all that. Obviously, I still look over myself, but mostly I want to just make stuff for other people, help other people with whatever they want, stuff like that, just so I feel good about myself before I die. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's genuinely what people should strive for, and that's what I think the meaning of life is just that sense of fulfillment is what gives it that just feeling of, hey, I'm alive.
Why did
But,
you have
like,
to say something that I did agree with?
what?
There's nothing more I can add to this. It's just my thoughts exactly. Why
Oh,
do you
really? Huh.
why do you have to say like really base shit?
It, I hey, look, I'm just awesome. Okay, that's all I could say.
Stop being awesome. I want to build on
No,
shit you're saying.
no, I can't stop being awesome. It's a medical condition. Do you not understand?
You're terminally ill.
I'm I'm terminally awesome.
My doctor said I was morbidly obese. Okay.
I'm morbidly a beast. Right. You guys remember Five Nights at Freddy's?
Are we gonna talk about Scott Cawthon?
No, I wasn't gonna talk about Scott Cawthon. I was genuinely wanting to talk about Five Nights at Freddy's. For some reason, I've been watching a lot of retrospectives about it.
That reminds me of earlier today. I was going on a huge nostalgia trip.
Yeah.
Like while I was getting ready for, like while I was making the intro thing for my stream today, I was
Yeah.
I was going through this huge nostalgia trip trying to find things for the intro before I just decided on some like gradient thing.
Yeah.
But the original idea was to play Dog because it's the best thing in the Minecraft soundtrack, even though it wasn't even meant to be. It was just meant to be a bonus track for the album.
Yeah.
And they put it in even though they weren't supposed to. But the original idea was to play that at the beginning of the stream and to just like have the background be like all these things like Dan TDM, Stampy, shit like that.
Oh no. One of the best tracks is
Don't
what?
don't say it.
I'm not gonna say one of the discs. No, it's not one of the
Okay.
discs. It's sort of the counter to Cloak. I forgot exactly which one what the name was for it. But I genuinely think that's one of the best tracks in the album in Minecraft. It's so good.
There's so many like Dog is probably my favorite from the album.
Dog is really good. I will say that.
It's so good and it's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate that it just wasn't even meant to be in the game in the first place. It's like it's so good of a song. But what did you think of what's her face making Pig Step
Uh,
instead of it being a C418?
forgot. Lena Raine.
Yeah. How do you how do you feel about that?
I mean, Pigstep is kind of a bop, so I'm okay with that. Plus, she did make Rubedo, which is my favorite Nether track. At least I think that's how you pronounce it. But it's so good. That's the one I played for the opening of my stream.
Oh, what? Really?
Tuesday. Yeah. That's the one that plays like in the Warped Forest, and it's so good. No, I'm sorry, not Warped. Crimson Forest. And because my portal's in the Crimson Forest, I hear that one a lot, and I like it. I'll just send that to you. There you go.
I'm going to listen to this right now.
Yeah, that's genuinely my favorite. Outside of that, what? Actually, let's talk about music we've been listening to recently.
This is actually, even though I just skimmed through it, because I don't want to listen to the entire thing on the podcast. It's actually this very heavily reminds me of Celeste, even though I know that Lena Raine wrote a lot of the music for Celeste. It's very reminiscent of Celeste, and that makes me happy. Because I love Celeste, dude.
Its music is so good. Yeah, my music intake recently has been pretty standard, honestly.
My music taste is all over the place, and I don't know what it is.
For the most part, again, it's been like Minecraft, Gorillas, like looking for more like royalty-free music through stuff like Epidemic Electronic and stuff like that. But oh yeah, for some reason in my head, just Roddy, which is the box, popped up in my head, and I had to listen to that once. It's so stupid. It is insanely stupid, but it's
What the
it's
song
funny.
or the fact that it
Yeah.
popped up into your head?
Both.
Uh, I honestly I don't know how to feel about the. It's an interesting song.
It's interesting. I'll give it that.
Like my music taste is all over the place. There's I don't want to. Yeah, there's a band by the name Your Neighbors, which I sent you a song of a while ago.
Yeah.
But they're just.
I don't think I ever actually listened to it. I'm sorry.
How dare you?
You'll need to send that again after the podcast.
All right.
Another thing I've been listening to a lot is just for the memes, I've been listening to Kanye East.
Yeah.
Kanye East is really funny.
It's just like it's you know what, it sounds like somebody made a Twitter bot and then he's just reading them off. He's just reading off tweets.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's literally just reading off the chat as it's like coming through.
What is his chat's obsession with Fortnite balls?
I don't know. It just they just like hearing him say "sussy balls" a lot. I don't understand it.
they like the words sussy. They like Fortnite. They like balls.
I'm actually scrolling through my my YouTube history right now to look through like the music and videos and stuff. I went on a giant like Nopey binge for a second. He's the one who did like the videos He and Pop, and he was the one who originally had like the forward walk video that blew up, but apparently it was privated, which makes me sad.
Narpy privated He?
No, privated forward walk.
Oh.
He is a separate one. But I went on a giant binge. Oh yeah, Muse. Muse is another one I was listening to a lot. A lot of people I feel like still hate on Simulation Theory, but it's a genuinely like fantastic album.
You know what? Since we have nothing else to talk about, let's and since you said something that I was vaguely listening to, let's talk about Simulation Theory.
Oh, you mean like the album?
No, I don't know at all what you were talking about. I mean the concept of we live in a simulation.
Oh, I I don't even know how that came up, honestly. I mean, Elon Musk kind of. I know it was a thing before he was like loping on that, but I genuinely don't know how how it came up or why it's such a prevalent thing.
Because like I don't think that many people actually believe it. It's just interesting to entertain the idea that we could be living in a simulation.
I suppose so. But I feel like at the same time, if it was to be, there would be nothing that's powerful enough to like like truly process all of the free will that's happening for each individual person, you know?
Mine, like, just a couple decades ago, like, what's a good example of something that was, like, hard to render?
We think about, like, I mean, I guess stuff like from the Tron movie that Corridor Crew remade in, like, a day. With modern stuff. I guess that's a good example.
I know that I'm thinking about something. Spore. Remember when Spore was like somewhat demanding on people's PCs?
Yeah.
And like The
That's what-
Sims 4 and shit too. Like The Sims 4 was like it used to be just considered demanding, and now like basically any PC can run it.
Yeah. For some reason, like I remember playing Spore when I was like a small kid a long, long time ago. Um, and I remember it being a console game too. I might be thinking of Spore Hero if that's a thing.
The space one.
Maybe? Question mark? I don't know. I just remember something similar to Spore that I used to play when I was a really small child. Back when I used to be babysat by my mom's friend, who actually just visited today, so that's pretty cool. Um, I it's just for some reason it was stuck in my head for the longest time when I was little, and I could never remember it.
Just like there's so many. Okay, there's so many like good things on the internet.
Yeah,
Like Spore is great. Uh, like there's some. The internet is a magical place
it is very magical.
because like even though there's literally no rules of the internet, or there are some, but those are very dated.
Yeah.
But like a place that was just created that had basically no rules, just an idea that we should use it for like information databases, turned into this place where people would spend hundreds of hours on like projects just because they wanted to the world to see it.
Yeah.
Like there's
That's-
so many cool things on like there fuck I'm getting into this point again that happened last time we recorded where it's just like I think about things and I'm happy.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that entirely. It's always fun.
Like people sit down for hundreds of hours and make things that although barely anybody is going to like see it or know about it, they still take the time out of their life to make it.
Yeah.
And that's just something that I don't think anyone would have ever expected coming out of something that was meant for databases.
Yeah, no, definitely. But I do think it's just a wonderful, wonderful thing. Um, I, cause I just adore, getting to sit down at the computer and make things.
Yeah.
Um,
That's I guess that's where I'll add on to your thing, even though this was like 10-15 minutes ago, where we were talking about the meaning of life. Like I just want to create shit.
yeah.
I don't care if anyone I don't care if anyone sees it or anything. It's just that like I want somebody to visit my YouTube channel or something like 20 years down the line and watch this little kid just have fun on the internet.
Yeah. I want to just not only have fun making the stuff that I want to do, but again, I just want to make stuff and, just with the thought that, at some point it could maybe just help, make someone happy. That's always kind of just been my goal with it, and that's what kind of motivates me to keep going when I'm just not feeling the best. Because if I can make other people happy, well, that makes me happy, right? But again, that's not the only reason I do it. Again, I enjoy doing it on my own, so yeah.
It's just cool to me how something that I'm doing for two reasons: A, because it's fun, and B because I want to have sort of like a time capsule just on the internet, public to anyone who wants who's willing to see it. I want to just have a time capsule so that, like, later in my life, if it doesn't work out, I can go back and just relive some of the things that I used to do.
Yeah, definitely.
And the idea that something that I'm doing for fun and to hopefully one day reminisce about all the good memories I made can make somebody happy is so it's so exciting to me that that could happen.
100%. Yeah.
It's like I just I want to just create shit. I don't care how absolute dog shit it is. It's just I want to make things. I'm doing the thing again where I'm really happy about thinking about things.
I'm 100% at the same place. I just, again, making stuff is fun. I want to not only, again, just have fun, but also, you know, make someone's day by doing that.
Yeah, it's like it's just fun to do things that could make somebody smile, whether that's me in 10 years or some random person that will never think about me ever again.
Yeah.
All right, what do we talk about now?
I have no clue.
Now that we're probably done talking about like just creation.
Oh, speaking of creation.
Uh-oh.
I'm not gonna dunk on religion today. Maybe next time.
What
Maybe
are you
next
gonna
time.
say?
Nothing. Don't worry about
Like what about speaking about creation?
it. Again, honestly, I don't remember. I was just gonna dunk on religion, but
God damn it. I was
What?
hoping you would carry the podcast.
No, we gotta carry it together. I'm not doing it on my own, buddy.
I just poured my heart out for like 2 minutes.
Hey, that's the stuff that we need, though. And again, remember, I did the same thing pretty much. I don't normally talk too much about, why I do some of the things that I do. So
That's something that I've genuinely wanted to say for actual months.
yeah.
Like, just why I do what I want to do, even though literally nobody cares.
I feel like not enough people really, just talk about that.
Yeah, it's like just creating things is such a magical thing.
Yeah.
And I wish more people just created things. Because it's so amazing to see what people can do. Like
Yeah.
what I have, the people that I've been watching, I genuinely think are some of the greatest content creators on YouTube at the moment. Like there's JC the Caster, there's Mama Max. There's so many cool creative people.
Honestly, with the way that like you think and the way that you handle your content, I think that you definitely have the potential to be one of the big uns someday.
Do I?
And that, yeah, genuinely, that's at least how I feel.
I don't want to.
Like,
The only thing that I'm scared about right now is that I'm kind of walling myself off into just Discord videos, and I don't want to just make Discord videos.
yeah,
As fun as they are, they take a lot of recording.
yeah. I feel like it's not like just the best thing to just hear a lot of the time, but I genuinely think that it's just the best way to get out of it is to just do something else. Don't worry too much about the reception of how others would take it, because I get that's a big thing that a lot of people like, but just keep pushing for new different content that you want to do the stuff that you want to do momentarily right there. If it sticks and you're super happy with it, then that's the thing you can kind of have as your main thing.
Well, it's not that I don't like it, or it's not that
I know that.
I'm just worried about me trying to do something else and then getting caught up in algorithm hell. I don't want to like switch too drastically to something else.
Yeah.
I do want to do the whole I do want to do just internet things. I don't want to just do Discord videos, but just
Yeah.
talking to friends,
you
like
want-
playing games and shit, would be amazing.
Yeah. I feel like if you want to just get into like the general content of just like anything, like just blessing the internet with absolutely anything that comes into your mind, I think Neil Sosuriga is a really good example of that. Dude's just like an absolute mastermind with everything he does.
Is it the guy who you were sending me tweets of?
No.
Uh,
I think the dude I was sending you tweets of that's the composer for Jet Set Radio.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who is that
His
guy?
tweets are insane. I don't know, but he used to work at Sega, so. But yeah, Neil Sosuriga that's Lemon Demon. He's the dude who made Spirit Phone. He made Potter Puppet Pals. He made Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny. He made Brody Quest. He made all the Mouth mashup albums. He did a lot of stuff.
What?
Yeah, that was all him.
You're telling me the same dude who you sent me like a bunch of mashups that he did Potter Puppet Pals?
Yes, and he also did
Dude.
Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny. Also, fun fact: before he used to go by the name Lemon Demon, he had another alias. I don't remember what it is, but he's been on the internet for a long time, and he's done a lot of things.
That is wacky. What the hell?
Again, he did Brody Quest. That was another thing I brought up.
It's so strange that the guy who did Potter Puppet Pals also did the guy who did Potter Puppet Pals, which I absolutely adored.
Yeah, he's the dude who made Two Trucks.
Two trucks having sex?
Yeah, he made Two Trucks.
This
That's
dude
the
does
same
so
guy.
much. What the hell?
Again, I told you he's Lemon Demon too.
This guy's
Yeah,
done so much.
Yeah, Neil Sosuriga has done everything.
Why does this guy do so much? I remember
No clue.
watching Potter Puppet Pals like really young, like when I was really young.
I feel like you should watch that after the stream. That's an amazing video.
Yeah.
And look at him. He just looks like a dude. He looks like a guy. And he's done everything.
He does absolutely everything, and he's like, I could picture this guy like
He looks like the naughty kid that you would see at like the front of the classroom.
he looks like I walked into Starbucks and he's like got his Apple Pencil and his iPad like just working like in the back of the Starbucks with like a coffee so that he doesn't have to get like kicked
it's
out.
weird that he's only like in his mid-30s and he did all of that.
He's in his mid. This dude is insane.
Yeah? He's gonna be around for a lot longer, I can feel it. And again, like he's my biggest inspiration. That's why I wanted to start getting into music and stuff, because I mean he's done that from the beginning and he still does it.
So you're telling me when this dude was 20, he made Potter Puppet Pals. Because that was 14 years ago.
Yeah.
This dude was 20.
Yeah, he was.
And he made probably his magnum opus.
What's that mysterious ticking noise?
Some stupid like 2 to 3 minute video on YouTube that 100 million people watched.
Almost 200 million.
Everyone listening to this right now, after the podcast, go watch Potter Puppet Pals. If you don't remember this, screw you. But like,
I didn't grow up with Potter Puppet Pals. Again, I grew up with Ultimate Showdown. Ultimate Showdown was just my absolute childhood. That used to be back on Newgrounds. Like, hold on, when?
He did. What did this man not do?
Ultimate Showdown came out in 2006, and I think again that was that. Yeah, it was on Newgrounds at that time.
What did this man not do? Holy shit!
I don't know, but he was a pioneer even in his early days.
There's a 4K remaster.
Because he was the one who came up with the animutation, which used to be a thing from way long ago.
This man has done so much shit, and I didn't even realize it was him.
Yeah, it's him. He's a guy.
He's a guy, and he's done like literally everything that you've watched.
He's done everything that I've wanted to do.
But
yeah, everyone go listen to Lemon Demon albums. Go listen to the Mouth Sounds series, that mashup albums. Go watch Puddle Papa Pals. Go watch Ultimate Showdown. Go watch Bodhi Quest. Go intake all of Neil's work. He's done an unreal amount of things.
Like, there's so many things from my childhood that this man has done, and I didn't even know who he was.
Oh, he also did Windows 95 tips, tricks, and tweaks. I didn't know about that.
What kind of videos did you grow up with? Let's go on a nostalgia trip again.
That's a difficult.
If you want, you can think, and I can say mine if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm just gonna say like mostly YouTube, because I mostly grew up on YouTube. I remember the first video I ever watched on YouTube. I remember so clearly. It was the first episode of a Super Mario 3D World Let's Play. The first video I ever watched on YouTube was with my brothers, my mom, and my dad all in the same room, and we just sat down and watched this channel. I think they changed their name, but I think at the time they were We Like to Pray. And I was like 8 at the time. God damn, does saying that name bring back so many fond memories.
Yeah.
The only person that I remember of that group of 4 is Spencer. Spencer, I fucking love you. Apparently, because you're the only name that I remember of those 4.
I honestly don't remember too much of like me growing up. Obviously, again, I used to just hop on like flash sites on like stuff like the Newgrounds, YouTube, all that. And again, mainly I was just a games kid. I was less of a video kid at the time. I used to just play a lot of stuff, which is how I ended up on Alma Games, Max Games, Mo Game Zone. Before that ended up becoming absolute garbage fire. But like when I did really get into YouTube, that was around the time that the first kind of Minecraft boom happened. And so again, I started watching people like Sky and Trumu and Jerome, and my mom hated that I watched them because of how much they cost. I didn't care. I watched them anyway. One series that I specifically remember was a Let's Play series from GamerChick, and that is the reason why I'm like so kind of connected with the Goldcraft texture pack, because that was not only was that one of the first Let's Plays that I've ever watched of the game, or just in general, but it was also one that used that texture pack. And it was just insanely interesting to me, and it was kind of the thing that made me really want to get Minecraft in the first place, because I saw how many cool different things you could add into it, and like all these different things you can change and mess around with.
And then you became a fanboy.
Really, I did not do that, no. But no, genuinely, it's one of the series that I have most fond memories of, even if the mic quality, especially at the time, is so bad. It's worse than like my old webcam microphone. It is awful. But I mean, that's what happens in 2011. But it was one of the best like things I've ever seen on the internet at the time. It was just, oh God, it was so cool.
I'm going to drop a few names that I've already said before, and these are all kind of like basic, like, oh yeah, I watched that one too, but like, I used to binge the fuck out of Stampy, out of Dan TDM's mod showcases. I used to I used to watch Think Noodles Labs.
Oh, I
Uh,
think yeah. I used to
or
watch
Think
Think
Slab.
Noodles too. I remember that. Yeah, Think Slab. I don't know what just clicked with that. I'm just like immediately that's just like I remember. Oh God, the fact that he added a new minion every time. I hated that. Outside of that, it was pretty cool. But
I remember very fondly that when I was watching Think Noodles, I would always watch his videos in my parents' bed in their room when I was sick. He
yeah,
was my go-to when I was sick, and it was awesome. Whenever I had like
yeah.
a cold or a fever or anything, I'm getting under the covers. I'm getting like fucking like saltines, and I am watching him.
Yeah, and I used to watch Sunday like a lot. Like I think he was my favorite content creator for a long while. Um like especially when he did stuff like Terra Tech, which I still really want that game, not gonna lie. Uh but it's just something about all of his content just clicked with me so well.
I remember
Um
I remember me and my brothers, we would basically what we would do is
oh
we
yeah,
would
thanks
yeah, thanks, yeah. What
yeah,
we would
thanks yeah.
do is we would go out into the living room, and each we would like rotate, and we would all like watch different Minecraft videos, but we would rotate who got the remote, and then we would just like sit there for hours watching like different Minecraft videos. I don't remember at all what we watched, but I remember. I also remember we purposefully chose long ones
Oh,
to be like,
I remember. Yeah, hold on. I also remember like way long ago. I used to watch Mr. Wolfless when he used to do those videos where he would like pit like a group of mobs against another. I don't know why that was super interesting to me, but that's just something that just randomly popped into my head.
and then Mr. Beast
That was always
Gaming took
fun.
the idea.
Yeah, I can't believe him, SMH.
What kind of name is Jimmy
Oh,
anyway?
remember like remember Tobuscus? All of the stuff that he used to do. Toby
Yeah,
Pana. Yeah.
hell yeah, dude.
It,
Remember listening to those songs like over and over again.
yeah, well, not only just the songs. I used to do that. I used to listen to I used to watch Cute Would Fail, like literal trailers. I used to watch his, again his modded Minecraft playthroughs. Happy Wheels is a big one.
Oh yeah,
He was the like only Happy Wheels YouTuber I watched.
I used to like. I remember one time I was playing Happy Wheels, and my mom saw what I was doing. She's like, "Maybe you shouldn't play that game."
It's very violent.
Yeah. I was like fucking like what 10, 11.
Yeah, no, I was very young.
But like I remember before I would watch one video on my mom's PS4 like before school, and this was like in elementary school. I would sit down and like watch one of the popular MMOs
Oh yeah, I
Lucky Block challenges.
honestly, I don't know why, but like something about his content just eventually lost me entirely. I used to just adore watching all of it, and then just I don't know why, but for some reason it just
Yeah.
eventually just stopped like interesting me, and I'm okay, I'm done.
I don't know what that was because like that happened for me too.
Yeah. I think it might have been just like him coming back to Lucky Blocks just way too much, because he way overdid it with Lucky Blocks in my opinion. It was the mob battles that really like pulled me in though. Mob battles was the big
mob
one
battles
for me.
were the mob battle Lucky Block ones were the ones that I used to watch before school.
Yeah.
Basically, I would watch one of the videos, and then my mom would either walk me to school, or my grandma or grandpa would drive me to school, or my dad if he was home.
But again, just yeah, I watched a lot of that, and then he started doing less and less of that, and I'm like, I don't think I like this very much. Oh yeah, he also stopped doing the mods showcases as much too. That was like the biggest thing I was into at the time. Mod showcases were like my jam.
I'm going
I
to I'm going to drop a name of a video,
Okay.
or it's not going to be the exact name.
Hold on. I'm remembering something. Something is coming to my mind.
Also
What is it?
because he did like several of these, so I'm just gonna do the one that has 57 million views.
Yeah.
Uh,
Whoa.
Minecraft, more
19,
TNT mod, 35 TNT explosives and dynamite, too much TNT mod showcase.
Yeah.
That video is so good. It's 7 years old. God damn.
I think another giant thing I was into was when Sparkles did Ultra Modded. When he did Ultra Modded Survival with like the Tree of Jerry and Divine RPG.
I remember Jerry, but I don't remember watching that.
Yeah, I watched that all the time. It was wonderful. It's surprising like that how he's still stuck with like exclusively Minecraft for so long, and like he's still popular. Like people like still are like way into his content. He I think is the most faithful to how he used to be, and I think he's still going really strong with it.
His channel like kind of died over the years, but he's like actually getting views again, and that makes me really happy.
Yeah,
his channel's on an upward hill.
Yeah, he's like actually popping off.
Like he's genuinely getting an audience now.
If Minecraft got a second Nether update, please. I'm
where they remove warped forests and move them into the
yeah. Okay, I'm actually gonna bookmark that video and watch it for later because that looks really cool. What else would I be? What else was I way into at the time? I guess just again more of the standard stuff like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, like Ollie PewDiePie.
Ooh, dude, I remember asking my mom if I could watch PewDiePie. Because like all I knew is that he was the biggest person on the platform, and I knew that he was like infamous for swearing, but I knew that he was doing like a Minecraft thing at the time. That was not the recent one, it was the one before that.
Yeah. This is moving away from like YouTube channels, but remember Anna Music? It was like those like animated music videos that like you would see in like the music classes, where they would like pop it in. It would be like this super elaborate like animation that's supposed to sync perfectly with the music that's being played.
You've sent me these.
Yeah, I have.
I just looked this up.
Yeah, these things.
That's why I recognized it, but like
these were the coolest thing to me just ever. 100%. I adored every single one of these.
I never like actually watched these, but I remember you sent me these, and that's why I recognize these.
Yeah, like Pipe Dream is a super good one. Resonant Chamber is super good. Harmonic Voltage is great. All of these, just absolutely wonderful. And I wish that there was a third one, but I don't think that ever actually made it past the Kickstarter, which makes me sad. I used to still watch Game Grumps a lot. Yeah, that's right.
Dude, what was it? 2016 Game Grumps. I miss the old Game Grumps.
Like what do you mean old?
I mean old as in like when I mean like Danny era, but like when they
like kind of
the story era. Yeah. I missed the
story era.
I miss the time when they would like constantly tell like cool life stories.
Oh yeah. That was always great. I don't know why, but it just for some reason like when they kind of changed like the style of kind of like, I guess the presentation of Game Grumps. I don't know why that like turned me off as much as it did, because it does genuinely look neat. I don't know. It doesn't feel right.
I think the thing that is like different about it is that there's a huge team behind or there's like a bigger team behind the videos. It used to be like just Danny and Aaron would like record a couple episodes and then they like ship it off
And then just give it to Barry.
Yeah, they'd give it to Barry. Barry would edit them. And they used to have
I
like a
miss
few
Barry's
other
editing.
people. I miss
I miss
Barry,
Barry's
dude.
editing.
Barry does.
I mean, like Matt and Ryan also did really good.
Yeah.
Like, and like they were doing that as they were doing Super Mega, which is like really interesting.
But like,
Uh,
Barry does still make things, I think.
man, I miss when Ross was part of Game Grumps. But I mean, Ross is kind of popping off on his own now,
Yeah.
so that's pretty neat.
I'm so glad that Ross is like actually doing good for himself.
Yeah, I think he's still one of the most interesting like ones for me right now. His content's always just super cool.
You know something that was also like really good about Game Grumps?
What?
Mario Maker era. Them playing Mario Maker
100%.
was a magical time.
It was very, very magical.
It's like I miss that kinda. I miss that time of Game Grumps.
I definitely do think that like early Dan era is just the big golden era for me,
Yeah.
because well, John was super funny, and I still love like all the stuff that he did. I definitely do think that like Danny's personality, at least at the time, like contrasted even greater with like Aaron's like persona. Well, like Dan's still trying to find a place to kind of counteract that, and it was just the funniest thing to watch him just kind of struggle with it.
Yeah, it's like
so good.
It's like you could tell that he didn't 100% know what he was doing, but like that was kind.
That's the magic of it.
That was kind of what made it magical.
Yeah.
Was that he didn't exactly know what he was doing, but he didn't exactly need to. He just told like wacky stories, and
yeah,
and like that's what I loved about Game Grumps. As somebody who I know I wasn't a viewer at the time that JonTron was there.
Yeah.
Because I'm too young for that. I joined or I started watching around the time where
I remember when I actually binged the Sonic 06 series that they did purely just to try and find the Knuckles clip.
Which one?
Like just the big freak out moment that everyone memes on. What is this?
Oh yeah.
The one where Knuckles gets stuck to the wall and like he's trying to get off of it, and they're all like having a mental breakdown over it. But though one of my personal favorite bits was actually not that, but it was one of the episodes where I forgot which one it was, but they were constantly making jokes about like just Game Grumps derailing and being like an absolute train wreck. And I don't know why that was so funny to me. Just, I guess, again, John's delivery is just always great.
I think one of my
yeah, Dan's just like confused amazement early on was just fantastic.
It's like I want them to tell stories again, and I get that they might not have many more stories to tell, but like, you know, I miss that. I miss what was it, like Battle Kid or something?
Yeah, Battle Kid. Battle Kid was a great one. Oh god, like everyone knows the finale to that. It's so tragic how that ended, but also at the same time it gave us like one of the greatest videos on the internet.
That's such a great video.
It is.
Because like it's
100%.
It's the angriest I've ever seen anybody, but also at the same time it is the funniest
Yeah, I just realized my recording thing It got taken off. Let me fix that. Bam.
What happened?
The recording thing on my status was gone for like an hour because I forgot to set it off of resetting at the end of today. Speaking of which, we are approaching the end of the recording.
Are we?
Yeah, we have been live for almost 70 minutes.
Wow.
Wow. And surprisingly, we're not out of content by this point.
I think we should probably end like right here.
That is
because
true.
my recording's at 1 hour and 9 minutes.
Yeah. So hope you all have actually enjoyed today's session of Synwood podcast.
We finally uploaded.
We finally uploaded. If you'd like to see more, go check out our other I cannot speak. Go check out our other things. Links are in the description below if you're watching on YouTube. And you'll know where to find it everywhere else. But that's really about it, and I hope to see you all next time. We'll have more stories. We'll have more cool times.
It's also just strange to me that our last thing that we uploaded was February.
That was cheese.
Yeah, and it was a filler.
it was a filler.
It was a filler.
Bye-bye, everyone. Bye.